Hola, hola todos los jugadores de Perú. Yo soy Doug Bowser de Nintendo. Latin America is a very important market for us. We've been present for many years, and we continue to look for opportunities to expand and grow. We have a great partner in Mexico and in other countries. So we have offices. They have offices all around Latin America. And just this year, we were able to actually expand our business into Argentina.
How do you feel about South America getting more of the collector's editions of other games like Mario Kart 8 for you? I think it had like a collector's edition for America, but it never reached South America. Something like that.
We work with our distributor to really determine, based on price points, based on availability, what's the right mix and what products should come into the territory and what products may not be right for the territory. But my goal in running both Canada, the US, and Latin America, my goal is to make sure gamers all over the territories have access to our products.
Okay. I know that Nintendo has been trying to make a push for eSports, especially with the original trailer for the Switch. It appeared a tournament of Splatoon 2, and now Smash have been making some changes so it can going to be some more competitive friendly, more eSport friendly. Do you think that Nintendo is gonna make a bigger push to have tournaments around the world, tournaments more in America, officials supported like in places like Evo and like CEO, DreamHack?
Okay, great question. As we think about competitive gaming, or you use the word esport, it can mean so many different things to so many different places or people. We look at it as a spectrum from esports, which are underwritten, have sponsorship dollars, teams, etc., all the way to you and I playing together on a couch and playing competitively together, and we call that social competitive fun. We want to build games that can play anywhere in that spectrum. Our focus right now is ensuring the broadest possible audience has access to our games and they can play in a social competitive way. You've been downstairs in the booth and you can see we've got a couple of different ways that you can play Smash. You can play it in a more casual way with four other people or three other people and have a fun match. We also have a tournament bracket on the other side of the booth that allows you to play more competitively. The winner walks away with a medal. And then earlier this week we had tournaments in the Belasco Theater, where we had the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Invitational. And obviously 2 players from Latin America were in the final, with Zero from Chile ultimately winning. But a really exciting way of showing how our games are versatile and can play along that spectrum. So that's the way we'll continue to go forward. You'll see tournaments. We are a part of EVO, we are a part of CEO, and you've also seen the Nintendo World Championships last year in New York City. So we'll continue to go down that type of a path where it makes sense. We'll have larger scale tournaments, but let's not forget it's also fun to play with your friends at home.
But what about like smaller tournaments? Like if someone on a country that is not really a big part of would like to make a tournament and streaming on Twitch, will Nintendo try to contact the TOs or?
I can't speak to every tournament, but we do try to work with various tournament coordinators to see if there's a way that we can be a part as they approach us. So we look at it at a tournament by tournament basis.
Okay. So also, Nintendo has been working with a lot of companies when managed on a piece, like Bandai Namco. We have Hero Warriors, we have the Mario and Rabbids, and now Microsoft have been in touch with Nintendo with their Switch, with their Minecraft Switch version. I guess the question is, at least you particularly, would you be open to let Microsoft work on a Nintendo IP and make a game for Switch?
We look at various ways to bring content to Nintendo Switch. We obviously have our own first-party exclusive titles that are made by our own developers. We work with second-party game developers that have a relationship with Nintendo and make product for our content or for our platform. And then we work very closely with third-party providers. You named a few, and there's many more out there like EA and FIFA that are making games for Nintendo Switch. So we look for those opportunities. We welcome those opportunities. The Minecraft example is a great one where we've got a good partner in Microsoft, and they wanted to have a game on Nintendo Switch, and so we worked with them, incorporated some fun aspects of Mario into that, including crossplay. The other example that's down on the floor and was announced 2 days ago is that Fortnite is now available on Nintendo Switch, and that is one of the biggest games right now in gaming. And you have the ability not only to play it on Nintendo Switch, but in working with Epic, we've also made sure that we have cross-platform play availability. So you can play with your friends on Xbox, on PC, on Android, and on iOS devices.
Will there be more possibility to work more with Epic, like making skins for Fortnite, about Mario and Yoshi?
We look at various opportunities. Ubisoft is a great example of where obviously we incorporated Mario into the Rabbids Kingdom, which made it really a fun play style and very entertaining. We just brought Donkey Kong as a DLC pack to that game here at the show. So we always look for those opportunities and listen to publishers as they bring them forward.
Okay, so how it is working with Nintendo of Japan? What will you say your relationship is? Is it like do they let you make a lot of decisions, or do you have to work with their decisions and then adapt them to America?
Nintendo of Japan is our parent company, so we work very closely with them, and it's important because the game development comes out of Nintendo of Japan for the most part, particularly our first-party exclusive titles. So we work very closely with them on marketing strategies, on go-to-market strategies. There are some things that they allow us to do on our own, including creating local marketing programs that are right for our consumers, whether it's in Canada, the US, or in Latin America. But other areas we are in very close conversation with them.
Well, here in Peru, we're a small community. We are small but very tight one. Would you like to send a message for them?
Absolutely.
All the fans of Nintendo Perú.
Hola todos los jugadores de Perú. Yo soy Doug Bowser de Nintendo. Espero ustedes están muy felices con los juegos en Nintendo Switch ahorita y los juegos que anunciamos aquí en E3. Gracias por su apoyo.
Muy bien.